All right, welcome to the weekly reset episode 2. In this episode, we're mainly just catching up over weeks 2 and 3, and I really wanted to start out by giving you guys a bit of a gear update. So I'm going to go over my gear now. We have the Afterlance totems, of course, doesn't take very long. We have a hybrid ring. We have 1-line Mezzo, 2-line Useful. We have 1-line Mezzo, 2-line Int. And then we have my Slime ring, which has drop and 2 lines of stats. Got pretty lucky on this one. I won the Blink and we got a drop in our first Chaos skill. Also got a damage event ring. Gonna replace this soon. And a drop Silver Blossom that I just use for boxes right now. You can see my cup. It's okay. It's decent. I have just a 1-line drop. Greed Pendant. Again, gonna get replaced. Spirit Pendant. Fake Solab. Not going to be replacing this. I have a replacement. I'm not going to use it. I also have the CHT, which has 1 line of Int. This is what I'm using for damage gear. It's good enough. I also have this belt. I wanted to 21 on this event, but I couldn't afford it. We have 2-second CD, 9 Int hat, 17. Drop Int face. Mezzo Int eye. And I also have a pat mark that I'm using for damage. This will get rerolled at some point, but it's nice that it's 17'd and ready to go. Now I have the 21-star 18% all-stat top and the 22-star 2-line bottoms. I got really lucky with these on SSF. 17-star 2-line boots. I do want to say, don't 22 your gear. It's not necessary. Mezzo Int earrings. 3-line shoulders, Sogongs, because I griefed on Dojo for some reason this week. Kind of a crappy emblem. Will get replaced at some point. Badge and title are pretty standard. Again, secondary, not great. Int, ID, and damage, it'll do. And 2-line cape. I also managed to find a large drop fam. This was pretty early on while I was leveling, so I haven't had to stay in limb for too long. I do have the Abso glove if I need to swap to it at some point. I also have a Kerr ring. I would like a Raw ring, but I got kind of tired of doing cube. You can also see I have an Abso weapon there. Picked up some reinforced Gollix earrings and superior Gollix earrings, which are pretty nice. You can now see my Legion. I have 1600-ish Legion. I would like a lot more. I really haven't been working on Legion as much as I should. The goal for the end of this month is going to be 4K. Now we're going to be going into our Envy Hilla run. The main reason we're doing Envy Hilla here is because we tried to do HV Hilla, and honestly, it was pretty scuffed. It was really, really tight on time, and honestly, playing this boss when it's really tight on time is brutal. It's absolutely brutal. We had people like on 2 skulls or 3 skulls at the end, and it's just not fun to play. I think we died out twice and then just decided, hey, let's just do Envy Hilla. Some of our party members have managed to hit arcane boxes. Actually, our Aran, who's giga strong, like giga strong, actually managed to get an arcane weapon from this kill, which is amazing. Congrats to him. Hopefully I can hit something in the future. I also wanted to talk in this video briefly just about my goals for this month, kind of what my plan is to do, and then maybe long-term goals for this character, and then long-term goals for this account. So, short-term goals, this month I would like to hit level 270, I'd like to have 4K Legion, and I'd like to kill Black Mage. Our plan as a party is to try and kill Black Mage near the end of this month. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Not the end of the world, but the fact that we're starting C10 on week 3, and we still have almost 4 weeks to go is a really, really good sign. The next thing I want to talk about is long-term goals for this character. So I've been deliberating this for a while now, but I do think that I'm not going to be maining Evan for the super long term. I think for now, I really do enjoy the class, and I'm glad I picked it up. There's just a lot of issues with the class that I think need to be addressed. The class is very difficult. In my opinion, unnecessarily difficult. And you're kind of sweating for okay damage. It's not terrible. Actually, it's pretty good, but it's not amazing. And you have to work really, really hard for it. Everything is hard with Evan. I think maybe at some point in the future, if I have the time and energy, I will release kind of a discussion more in depth about what I've learned about Evan and what I think about Evan moving into the future. But excluding my complaints, I think at some point I will drop this character, which means I don't really need full 22s. I don't really need to go for pitched. I would just like to get Superior Golix set, get my items to 21 stars on every single slot, and then I'll be good to go to keep this as a C10 mule moving into the future. I think C10 mules, if I remember correctly, make about 4.3 bill per week, which is a really nice mule. I can also farm nodes and everything I need on this character for the other characters in the future. Long term, I actually do plan on swapping to Zero. I think Zero is a class I've played in the past. I played it in KMS as my second main. I played it in GMS Reboot, which I didn't take too seriously, but I played it in GMS Reboot as my main, and I really missed the class. I think it got a lot of great changes in 6th, and I'm looking to be able to play it. Obviously, right now in Hyperion, it has not been released yet, and I can't play it at all, but I think once I kill Black Mage, and we're kind of waiting for Sacred Force, I will be doing dailies on this character to get sack, but pushing the Zero as fast as I possibly can. So that's it for the weekly reset, episode 2, weeks 2 and 3, a little bit of a gear update. I think next week there should be hopefully a hard Vihilla kill, as well as a hard Darknell kill. Nothing guaranteed, but I think those are the plans for now. Thanks so much for watching, guys, and I hope you have a great week. Bye. Little bit of a cut here. I just wanted to put this into the video that I completely forgot to add. We have killed Seagloom, Envihilla. I duoed Hard Lotus, trioed Hard Damien, and killed Sea Slime this week. For some reason, I just completely forgot to put this in the video, so I wanted to put it in here. Thanks.